yeah, chain swinging, clang clang, and it costs a lot. Bitch, I'm always at the guala, yeah, and you are not badass beat. Keep on going till you hit the spot. Whoa, I'm a big bag hunter with the bow. She got a big bed, never drop it low. Mama called me and she.
Definition or descriptive of the issue. Road accidents are an issue that will never go away, as this tragedy can happen on a daily basis all over the place. Malaysia is one of the countries with the highest accident and death rate in the world. PKP, which restricts industrial activities and the movement of people on the roads, has had a positive impact in reducing the rate of road accident cases in Malaysia. Commenting on the report, Dato Seri Dr. Muhammad Izzamuddin, Chief Statistician of Malaysia, said for the first time, the road accident rate showed a very significant decrease in 2020 since 1990. The road accident rate recorded a decrease to a double digit 26.3% on 2020, that 418,237 cases compared to a 3.4% increase in 2019, or a case reduction of 149,279 cases. In addition, in 2020, a total of 4,634 deaths were recorded due to road accidents, compared to 6,167 deaths in the previous year. These figures show a decrease of 1,533 deaths during the implementation of the PKP. What is even more worrying is that the majority of the number is made up of young people in the range of 5 to 29 years old. According to the Road Transport Act 1987, a road accident is defined as an accident or incident in which damage occurs to any person, property, vehicle, structure, or animal and occurs on any public road including bridge, tunnels, side stops, roads, multi-story, flyovers, and toll plazas, and so on. Road accidents involve either motor vehicles, bicycles, rickshaws, and other type of vehicles.
For the next part is I will present the data as well as the facts on the issue of road accidents. A total of 113 deaths were recorded due to road accidents nationwide in Opis Selamat as of yesterday, said Deputy Inspector General of Police Dato' Razaruddin Hussain. He said during the 6 days of Opis Selamat, which was launched on April 29 in conjunction with the Aidilfitri festive season, a total of 9,816 accidents were reported nationwide. On the first day of the operation, a total of 2,140 accidents were recorded involving 10 deaths in 10 fatal accidents, while yesterday alone, a total of 1,455 accidents were recorded involving 24 fatal accidents with 24 deaths, he said when contacted today. 255,532 road accidents were reported from January to September 2021, said Transport Minister Datuk Seri Dr. Wikasyong. Based on police statistics of this number, 3,302 were fatal. He added to reduction in traffic deaths due to restrict movement not only happened in Malaysia but worldwide. All nations around the world record a reduction in road fatalities up to 20%, including Malaysia, where the reduction was 25% in 2022. Based on Sinar Harian Malaysia, this year's Hari Raya Aidilfitri celebration is extra special as balik kampung was not possible in the past 2 years due to pandemic movement control restrictions. It's a sweet reunion for most families most not all. On the first day of Raya alone, 28 road accident deaths were recorded in Malaysia. Of that total, 19 were motorcycle riders and pillars, 6 were car drivers and passengers, 2 were pedestrians and 1 was a jeep driver. Deputy IGP Datuk Razaruddin Hussain told Bernama that the death toll on the first day of Raya, May 2, was the highest since Selamat 18 started on April 29. That day, 10 perished. On April 30, 8 people died, while 20 people died from road accidents on May 1. Of the 76 deaths recorded in 4 days, 10 were from Selangor, 9 from Pahang, and 8 from Kelantan. Most of the deaths happened on federal roads, 29, with state roads and highways contributing 21 and 7 deaths each. As for the total amount of accidents in OPS, it's 6,932. Selangor leads the way again, followed by Johor, KL, Perak, and Penang. Razaruddin also said that a total of 211,235 summons were issued in the 4 days for various offences. Of that total, 81,753 summons were for speeding. This weekend, we'll see the reverse exodus back to the Klang Valley.
The consequence of the issues toward society, people, and economy. Society. The consequence of accident can claim many lives and injuries in our society. Many deaths have accuracy due to road users not complying with the rules, especially driving in such fast and sleepy conditions. As a result, the impact or violation is so strong that the accident victim is killed. The victim family members will also be affected. As a result, the accident such as losing the source of income for the family. If the accident is a head of the family, this is likely to happen. There are many effects of a road accident in the health aspect that may happen to society for the economy. Whether physically or mentally, the body will experience effects that take time to recover. In addition to trauma, brace wounds and fractures, there is another as a result of a road accident that is rarely mentioned, namely damage for the vocal cords. It's followed by effects that are also worrying, namely paralysis, disability, injury, or damage to bodily functions. Among the functional impairments to focus on the nervous system, bones, tissue, and muscle, only because they are among the most important human needs. The victim family members will also affected by accidents such as losing the source of income for the family. If the accident is ahead of the family, this is likely to happen. Economic. Accident also affect a country as it will have cost losses. The country not only ensures high cost losses due to road accidents, but loss of life, which is also human capital that can contribute to economic development. Malaysia has suffering socio-economic losses worth up to RM35.32 billion over the past years due to road accident that died as a result. Most of the case involved is under the age of 40 and his energy that the country still needs and is a loss. For example, every year an experiment 6,000 deaths nationwide involves this group, and it was a huge loss. A lot of the losses will affect the economy in our country. It will involve all aspects in terms of imports and export of goods, because this will result in important goods such as motorcycles, cars, and so on will be limited, because the government will be afraid to large losses because consumers will add speed to their vehicles. This will also endanger the life of the driver. That's all for me.
Lastly, conclusion. In conclusion, accident cases in Malaysia during the years 2021 to 2022 are increasing due to the negligence of drivers who do not comply with the rules. Various ways have been discussed to deal with the increasing cases of road accidents to this day. Ensure the attitude of each driver is always prudent in driving and rest if feeling tired and sleepy. Most cases of road accidents are due to the negligence of the driver himself. Therefore, every driver should be aware and always be vigilant in driving. So, we have various ways how to solve the problem of accident in Malaysia. First and foremost, threaten law enforcement. As we can see, many of the road users have lawsuits for them to settle. When the police give a discount to the suit when they rush to pay it, this has less impact of traffic offenders. The existing system should be enforced more strictly where if they have been sued. In addition, conduct road safety campaigns. For example, the government can conduct a campaign to prevent widespread accidents in Malaysia for the community. It can also give out leaflets or add on television so that many people know how important our safety is on the road and know how to avoid road accidents. Moral of the story that we must always abide by the rules not only on the road but everything in our lives and abide by the laws that have been laid down in our country. We can get all parties must work together so that every step taken has a positive effect. If road accidents can be overcome and reduced, the country's image will be praised in the eyes of the world because of the ability of our people to abide by the rules and be prudent when using the road.